Wanted to give you a really quick tour of Datama Spreadsheet extension as a Looker Studio extension or Data Studio extension. Basically, Data Studio extension Spreadsheet is our latest extension that works basically as Excel in Data Studio. You can define whatever you want. Here, I'm connected to a GA4 source, but it could be really anything. You basically define the rows and the columns as you would do in any pivot table in Excel, except that you are in Data Studio. You define the metrics you want to analyze. You can have multiple metrics, multiple columns, and at the end, you get a pivot table. That pivot table, you can do calculations based on it. You could do what is this divided by this. You could do whatever you would do in an Excel or a Google Sheet spreadsheet, apart that this is whole in Looker Studio without sharing your data outside. Datama Spreadsheet is built on top of an open source project called Luckysheet, which works entirely within your browser, so there's no data sent around. You can create conditional formatting. You can create look and feel stuff, but you can also take assumptions on how things would do. The very reason why your final user basically download your data in Excel to do cross product and stuff, you can do all that stuff in that environment. And the best part is that if you save it and you save your configuration here, it will be reloaded as is anytime. So this means that if you have, I don't know, a date range control, for instance, here, and you change that date range to be in another time frame, so any filter you apply would apply to the data gets updated, the number gets updated, the formula gets updated, you can create multiple tabs, whatever. This is whole updated to the new data. So this is really Excel connected to any data source based on Data Studio connectors, but accessible to your final users. Once you're happy with your changes, you can basically exit the edit mode. This is only available for paid customers of Datama, and your final users would see just data, not the settings. There's amazing possibilities thanks to that extension. I'm sure you have plenty of ideas, so send us your feedback, your ideas, and happy to answer that. Have a nice day. Bye.